Okay, so it's day 30. So over the last few days, I was kind of thinking to myself, this isn't going very well. It's like I just wasn't having any luck making videos at all. It just didn't feel right, you know. But uh, looking at it now on day 30, it's like it's all actually everything just seems to have been going well in a way. Uh, what I mean is, there's things to bear in mind that I've thought about, which is like um, that scene in the Matrix, the jump scene, you know, and they're saying like, oh, everyone fails their first jump, you know, and this is what this is about. This is like this first kind of cycle, getting used to the physical plane aspect of it, you know, coming out of the Matrix, you know, and it's like you're trying to bring this energy with you, and it don't work. But we already know that, you know, we already know that the whole point of the Matrix and doing this work is because we're not allowed to have that energy down in this physical plane, and that's why we're doing it. It's like smuggling like drugs or something in, you know, into a country that's got lots of high security, you know, and sniffer dogs. You know, unless you really know what you're doing, it's like you ain't gonna be able, you ain't gonna get through with it. There's another aspect to this where we're it's we're censoring ourselves. Um, you know, the agents are just other side, you know, another part of ourselves. You know, that's what a lot of the film was about. You know, when he's fighting Agent Smith all the time, and it actually turns out that it's him he's fighting. He's fighting himself. So, I mean, there's things in place. Now, I was just thinking about some of these energies. Like, if you've got the energy to, you know, just move things, you know, just a bit of telekinesis. What that's going to, the things that you have to bear in mind that have to be thought about when you're going to use energy like this is like, you know, that energy being let loose in the world. You know, there's things like, you know, high pressure, explosive stuff, you know, all around. You know, you start messing around with the wrong sort of energies, and you could just blow yourself up. It could be really dangerous. You know? So there's a reason why there's all these things are in place. You know, I think that's worth bearing in mind. Um, right, and also there's an element of like falling down the rabbit hole, you know, and like having to start, you know, and you know, get a good grasp of what we're actually doing and why it involves work and stuff. Okay. And the whole point of it, really, the last 30 days is to get ready for when we start actually dealing with the astral plane proper, which is going to be the next 30 days. But I do feel like having a day off. Um, just while I was having a little dig around looking for some information on the tree. So oh yeah, I just found this little bit of writing. It's the words of a father to his son, reconstructed to the best of his memory, to signify the words his father actually spoke, or rather the meanings behind them. Enjoy, enjoy. So it goes like this. Life goes quicker than expected. We grow old in a state of surprise. Then we find a souvenir that brings it all back. It was behind a drawer or lost in a trunk. A letter, a photo. Reminder of a dream that did not come true. Our legs go weak. We fumble for a seat. Fancy that, we gasp, midway between a whisper and a sigh. A tiny wetness dampens our eye. That is youth. Blazing plans one day, cold embers the next. The days drag like a funeral past your gates, and then, too soon, it is all half ended. That is the secret in an old woman's eyes. How silly we are, how pointless it was. Both tears and dew have dried. We are born to be bygones. Guilt can blind us to the good we did. We think we have lost. We don't see how we could win. How sad to grow old with no hope. We wrinkle like shells of apples. We grow smaller like baby. Dreams are not truth, but their light can show us truth. Peace, like sleep, has been won. Like a diamond, life needs space to be perfect, but space and not emptiness, life and not a void. Are you one of those dustbins that dare not be emptied? Are you a bud that refuses to flower on renewal? You want to do better. You would if you stopped talking. Yeah, so what I actually was looking for was the meditations for the different chakras from the Shiva Samhita. And so these lower chakras, like the solar plexus chakra, by meditating on this navel lotus, the power to destroy and create is acquired. The sacral chakra, he who meditates on this stainless lotus, which is named Svadhisthana, is freed immediately from all his enemies. It's actually the matrix chakra as well. By meditating on thus on her who shines within the Mula chakra with the luster of 10 million suns, a man becomes lord of speech and a king among men and an adept in all kinds of learning. So that's the base chakra. So these chakras are quite like, once you can master them, they're powerful stuff. So okay, I think I'll just end it here, and I'll maybe do an update, but it's worth bearing in mind that all the stuff is all good, and everything that's happening, as far as I'm concerned, is all good.